Greetings, this is Frina Rita. Good grief. This is Frina Rita Mentra. I welcome you to my recap of Four Side Dive, episode 16, Kiss and Tell. This is specific. This is also my first video of 2024. Thank you for doing. I meant to record this a while back, but life finds a way of getting in the way. But so we'll start with as you can see, the cast of this episode. We have Sam, Marisha, Laura, and Matt, as well as, of course, as always, Danny Carr, Lore, the critical role lore keeper. And they start out with a preview of the future episode, along with an ad for their can o bits. Yes, they talk about how they'll go up to the episode. They run up to like keep my eye in behind this. So the last episode for them was Embattled in Bosphorus. Yes, and they quickly talk. One of the biggest things will be, and they start out with their "What the frick is up with that?" I know that's not the correct title, but I am a known prude. And to start things off, they will talk about the big thing uh, um is F.C.G finally vanquishing his nemesis, the necrotic bird shithead. No, wait, sorry. They quickly get Danny quickly came in and and it's mentioned how the big thing was the official pairing of Laudna and Imogen and all the different ship names they come with. What they keep coming up with their names. I'm just going to go with like well, there's like the classic combining of the names. Names besides Imada or then there was like what was it? Uh, Iron Reverse this uh Horse School and Southern Gothic. They quickly go over, and this has been talked about multiple times about that this was not planned. Like they were not planning to have their, even though their characters like arrived on something, they were not planning to get together romantic. Marisha and Laura never planned for their characters to actually get together romantically. And it's not to. As a matter of fact, I think they specifically made them to just be platonic, but the characters mesh too well. uh, they they were they did. I think they did mention briefly that they did want to pasta, but that depending on how the campaign goes and how their characters, that they could then later talk about potentially making their characters romantic if it seemed to be happening naturally. Oh, stuff. That they would do it. I think it also both of them, both their characters, and quite frankly, I think they admitted that it was the actual players themselves who also felt this. At some points during the separation, jealousies while watching the others campaign, half of the campaign. And, and but the big line "Can I kiss you?" was like not planned at all stuff, and is expecting Lana's response to be no, no, that. Actually, oh,
I'm not pep talks.
Yeah, she gives a lot of pep talks.
Y'all have a lot of conversations, and I need you to be more specific than pep talk. I'm not God.
That thing.
It was the one where it ended, and you were like, "That was the gayest thing."
Oh
I've
yeah,
ever
that was
seen.
that was the tether.
Tether one?
You're my
Okay.
tether,
Yeah.
and I'm happy to be your tether, and everything like that was that conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all literally. Okay, so I have a girlfriend. I have a partner, and y'all literally walked off the set. I looked you both in the eyes and was just like, that is the gayest thing I have ever seen in my life, and I go home and kiss my girlfriend every day.
That's right.
So please know that I did not push this on them or anything like that. It
No,
was
not
just
at
a
all.
comment from what I saw in front of me.
I didn't feel like pressured.
anyway, I go. Yeah. Apparently, well, like during the kiss, Imogen apparently couldn't uh, 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 read Lana's thoughts and stuff. Like, I guess it was that good of a kiss. Uh, oh, then they talk about something interesting. Like, they had Chetney, who they thought was just a temp character, like stuff like, or just a joke character, maybe temporary. Acts ends up being the one they're most comfortably in confiding in.
Yeah. I think it's funny. He's kind of, I feel like he's kind of like the core of the group. It's just like so weird to say, but like everybody kind of circles around Chet in a weird way.
No,
For somebody
it's
coming
true.
in like last, I feel like
Yeah.
he's like this weird glue.
Chet and Orem like are an unlikely pair of like odd leadership duality.
Yeah.
Like Orem is the front of the spear, you know, and kind of like the heart of courage, and Chetney is kind of like the
wood?
weird mother. Yeah, the weird wood that holds it all together. Yeah.
Chetney, the weird wood.
What about?
Okay, but back to Iman. I'm sorry. I keep interrupting you. I feel like.
I was just gonna say. What about Giddy Yuck?
What?
Yuck.
Don't like that one.
Giddy up.
Yeah.
But it's
Instead of Giddy Up, it's Giddy Yuck.
Have you been sitting over there thinking about this whole time?
When did
Anyway. They quickly talk about like I guess when Laudna would have first realized she had feelings for Imogen. Uh, which was oh, first off,
When did Laudna know? When was it the moment that she asked, "Can I kiss you"? Was it before? Was it was feeling when she was feeling jealous?
I think there's also like those jealousy moments, but then also probably like
because I
that
forgot
in that you were my tether.
Okay, the tether pep talk. And Laudna's she and Marisha says that Laudna's focus from the beginning was to give Imogen a better life than Laudna had, which is very sweet. Mm. Oh, also,
this relationship did progress over all of these episodes because
it's been a long,
I know,
slow burn.
and because like somebody who again I have a partner, and we started also as best friends. Like y'all are basically living Brie and I's relationship. I just smacked my mic. I'm so sorry, Chris.
And you're Southern, and she's kind of gothy.
It's true.
Oh my god.
She's kind of a spooky girl.
She is a spooky girl. I love her. It's beautiful and perfect because we started out as best friends and spent all of our time together. She lived in another state, and then we were just like, no, but I'm crazy about you. After like 3 years of just not being able to go longer than 6 weeks without seeing each other, she was constantly flying down here. Luckily, the flights between Seattle and LA are not that expensive. But it was basically the exact same thing of just like, oh, you're the only person that I want to be with.
Right.
And it's been hilarious watching this because I'm just like, this feels familiar.
Yeah, it's kind of tracked in the same way.
kind of cute thing that they also they all discuss a bit more, ask how you think this will affect the future, like the going mission stuff, and they're just not really sure. Then they talk about uh, Imogen's relations with ship with her father, relevant to, to it's complicated. Apparently, mostly is you can't really look at it without thinking about Liana daughter. And he said he's like just a dad trying to deal with it with what I'm trying to like he expected to live his life with this woman and his daughter stuff. But then his wife disappeared and his daughter has these weird abilities and he's just trying to handle things. And stuff and brief discussion about and because Sam asked this and stuff. Do they use magic when they're intimate? Apparently, yes, and they go into brief and thankfully vague suggestions. Feel free to. This video is their original video is of course already out, so there'll be a link in the description. So feel free to check that out if you want to know. They also discuss confirm how they have confirmation that Delilah is back. And also because of which episode they were finally meet properly their new characters properly for most of them properly meeting Keyleth. Stuff how was that this is okay, this is a character they actually all know so well, but it's interesting how they act like they just meeting, and also seeing her. I mentioned seeing this old fan favorite character in such a state because she was still wounded when they first met. And then
No, I have sunk myself dramatically.
Paradise.
Travis is calling you?
Yeah.
Do you want to take it on stream?
Baby? Is everything okay? I'm filming Four-Sided Dive right now.
Hi, Travis.
Hi, Travis.
Everybody says hi. Hi, Ronan.
Oh.
Tell me, what is it?
Ronan just started kindergarten, you guys.
Are you there?
It's a monumentous time.
This is the show now.
I love it. I'm here for it.
Check into
I'm
the
so
Ronan.
proud of you.
Oh.
Good job.
What does Ronan think about the Laudna Imogen relationship?
I love you so much. I'll see you at bedtime, baby. Bye.
Bye.
Can we in post have you do his voice on a phone filter?
Sure.
Sorry about that, guys. I thought it was going to be something pertinent.
But it
What
sounds
was
like
it?
it was
Was it
important.
So?
Did he have a surprise?
Oh, he was just telling me some good news.
What was his good news? Is it shareable?
No.
What's freaking going on?
Not if I don't want Ronan to hate me when he gets older.
Yeah.
So?
Did he have a surprise?
Oh, he was just telling me some good news.
What was his good news? Is it shareable?
No. Not if I don't want Ronan to hate me when he gets older.
Oh.
We can let our imaginations run wild.
Anyway, next question.
Yes. So we were talking about taint, but we were also talking about.
They're talking about more with Keyleth. Yeah. After that brief interruption, they're talking about how Keyleth still has a lot of complicated emotion stuff. It says, when they talk about how she feels about Vaxa, or something like that, it was like, I've been angry for 30 years. As and they were impressed with Matt because that is such a Keela thing to say. And they talk about how she needs to move on and stuff. It's hard to be romantic with ravens, though, because he keeps seeing a raven. Oh no! I have to let them explain this.
Always keep Vax in her heart,
But she never moved on.
but sort of move on at some point.
I know.
She's gonna be around so long. She needs to.
I know.
She can't fuck a raven.
I mean, she might be
Once
able.
again.
Let's see.
She might be able to.
Wild shade.
Wild shape.
Oh, no,
She
has
can
that
like true
happened?
polymorph the raven into a dude,
She
or
could
just put a
polymorph
big old dick on the raven.
You don't even know.
Okay.
You don't even know if
polymorph an
here's the
animal
best
into
part.
a person?
This is like a Black Mirror
do that?
episode,
No, but
guys.
hold on.
I don't know.
Hold on.
Black Scrying Mirror.
But
The
who's
fantasy version.
but what if the whole time it's not him as a raven? He's just sending a raven to check on you.
So it's just some
Yeah.
random
You've
raven,
You've just been fucking some random raven for years.
and the raven goes back to its
She doesn't
raven
know.
family, and it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like every 3 days, this lady just makes me fuck her.
Goes back to like to the shadow realm, and Vax is like, how is she? And Raven's like, she's fine. She's doing great. Not much going on.
Yeah.
I would just like to say, I'm not sure if he's actually made the change to call it that, or it was just because that one gets started kept misnaming it and stuff. But I'm pretty sure that even in exaggeration, it's still called the Shadow Fell.
Why you look like that, Raven? Nothing. I just gotta go. I gotta
Big
go
wind.
Take
Big wind on
take
the
a
way here.
shower.
I gotta get.
Gotta go take a bird bath.
Oh my god.
We have hit two sides of relationships with this one.
Oh no, this
amazing.
poor Raven.
We are discussing episode 69 for this episode.
Ah,
So
there you go. Nice.
No, man.
Anyway, they do. There is a. They talk about how Vax did. They do have confirmation that Vax did show up to the Vector review during Ohan's first attempt on her in the Zephyra, but no, Matt did point out that they're not actually sure if she knew he showed up or not, or if he just worked behind the scenes like a good rogue. Also, but he did French rope, and I think that's what there really was goal to see if we did that. However, Matt did point out that this arrangement stuff, going back to stuff, is kind of outside the made, so he has technically been breaking the rules of that. And these are the type of things where you do get punished if you break them, and not just how like you get to deal with them. No, two, he probably has to be disciplined by the Raven Queen. Um, oh yes, oh yes, and then we get to then Danny brings up the situation with Devin Klask, Devin, the they're as they say the new hot boy of the series. Hot boy. Hey, this is talking about Fern's deal we made with the champion as Modius. Yes, and Matt points out like in this campaign he's trying to give every character a like what as described as a red button, like you can push it and see what happens. That was Fern's. Since this was way back, you also know that he recently gave with the going back to skipping back that we already know what happens. Lost episode feature with in Ligament Mare. We also know he recently gave at least two more buttons, which were pressed. They do discuss whether or not he likely. It was asked if he knows Xerxes, one of the characters, the player characters from. Here's from Excedrin Unlimited Calamity, who kind of got forcibly maneuvered into becoming a champion of Asmodeus too. They do mention how there's like two different they're like real different roles though. Zerx is more of like the field agent, like goes on stuff. Well, Zerx is like the right or left hand of Asmodeus, like and literally sits next to the chain because this is an entity who kind of was forced to make this deal, well, using his good intentions. And there's still, even if he's a higher up in Asmodeus' chain command, his potential is still has good potentially in him. And Asmodeus would want to have him shackled next to as a way of like just torture. They talk about how there was a thing where the party wanted to know. Suzanne kind of felt guilty about having F.C.G go see Dancer instead of D, but it didn't go the way we wanted, but it did help us finally resolve the shithead story. There, mentioned how uh and they chose. And he basically gave two things. Like he knew that they would. He gave them choices that there would have been a different plot line should he gone to see the Vexian stuff. And Sam is kind of disappointed with Dancer that didn't dissolve, like the her feelings with Dancer didn't resolve her issues with F.C.G in that episode. But Matches is a long time. It's like they're like they all do voice acting and for different shows and stuff. And of course, those episodes thing, a lot of these things just have to be resolved within a certain time plan. So they're kind of well used to that in their profession. So it's a little jarring for when they're actually having more of these long term issues take longer. Uh, uh, um,
That is such a
I
who's
needed
drunk.
resolution, and the worst part is I didn't get it. She didn't give
Yeah,
me.
like
She
that.
didn't absolve me
You
for
know,
my sins.
That's Matt letting you know you chose poorly.
No.
So I
No.
think you're right.
It's letting you know that a journey towards resolution doesn't happen in an hour.
But it needs to.
That is such an F.C.G way of looking at things.
Or
At the end of the
Sam way
22
looking at
minutes, it
things.
resolves.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Was he's thinking
He's been watching a lot of WandaVision.
he's been yeah. Sam's been in a writer's room for the past 4 years, so
It's
he's
true.
like, no, it's got to be a
I'll
button.
go resolve this storyline.
Yeah.
And, nope.
Life in Xavier is messy.
Yes,
Also,
it is.
Matt, I will just say you definitely said the Devexian path, and I just want to point that out.
Yeah. By the way, I did kind of point out, but then I crossed that out when I know I had that point out like oh my god, they actually did confirm it. But and I actually did, I crossed it out when they actually got to this point and confirmed.
We
What?
know it's Devexian.
Am I just gonna
Yeah.
keep saying no to this point?
We know it's
absurd. They know
You
Devexian.
were the one who just a moment ago wanted to be like, oh, I'm not going to tell you. I'm just saying.
I know.
It's Devexian.
It's come on.
We saw him. We saw his face. You saw his memory. I don't know how you saw his memory. if he hadn't already woken you up.
Okay.
But
I looked this up.
whatever.
I looked this up. I figured this out. Okay.
That's right, because we
Okay.
asked you about this.
So I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. From what I could find, going back through all of my notes, I tried so hard to find this thread. You looked in Imahara Joe's mind, and you were the one who saw Dee with the with like a bunch of stuff. F.C.G did not see Dee. But you described him, and so did Imahara Joe. And then when F.C.G did sending to him, F.C.G was using your description from when you saw
Wow.
Dee in Imahara Joe's memory. I am pretty sure that is, I don't know what voice that was. I'm pretty sure that was the that was the path. If I am missing something, I am so sorry.
You never
That's
miss
what's my
anything,
notes.
Danny.
That is not true.
Lore keeper. We need like a lore keeper sting.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
You need to record a jingle for Lore Keeper.
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
Please do. That would be Can I just use Hot Boy? We still have Hot Boys. We
We
never
have lots
used.
of hot boys, Joe.
That's true.
I recorded like 20 of them. You did? It was a really late night.
I feel like I've got. Oh no, it's
What
the
are you
cord for the microphone. I
looking
thought
at?
I had like a fuzz in my shirt, but it's the microphone cord.
Hey guys, I think it's time to pull from the Tower of Inquiry.
Exactly. And they pull stuff. They start off with pulling out for Laura pulling out Beatrice and managing to pick out number 27. Ah yes. What would asked? What would each of their character be doing? Have it do in the Age of Arcana? And F.C.G apparently would have a existential crisis. Uh, he he'd be feel kind of right at home because he's actually originally from that age. Even he can't remember.
So,
But would you even have like a personality?
do I now? I guess I would probably see a whole bunch of other robots around and freak out that I'm not special anymore. Everyone I meet in this campaign says, you're so special and unique. I've never seen anyone like you.
But FCG
It's
seems like
nice.
it's like getting annoyed by
Well,
it though.
it was annoying, but now I've sort of, it's come full.
Yeah, he's a nice guy like this stuff, and he also thinks he could probably start a cult. Actually,
Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you do have the makings of a cult leader. Everyone
Oh no.
telling you that you're special and you have gifted
What would
abilities.
Frida say about you trying to start a cult?
Well, he better join or else he'll be smitten. Smited.
He's already
Both?
smitten.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be smitten while he's smited.
What would your
okay, and then well, always love it, and we'll try to use this opportunity to still, I guess, study and stuff and get her powers down. And Matt, there's stuff. She does mention how I think I guess her some of her sorcerer abilities she may have like a little bit of that before she will ever got hung on that tree. So which was an interesting thing. I thought she already had some powers and stuff before that, like minor ones maybe, but which was a big surprise. That Matt did mention how in that age though there is there is definitely a class discrepancy between magic users and non-magics. Matt pulls goes and pulls question 20. Favorite one-liners. Danny specifically mentions her favorite is Caduceus's line about to Ikathon, Trent Ikathon, that I hope you find someone who will mourn you when you're gone. Other ones include life needs to like sometimes like life needs things to live. Or are you pooping? Your secret is safe in my indifference. I'll admit I like that one too. Oh yes, I wish for you in the future to find someone who will mourn you when you are gone. I don't. Really, there's just a whole collection of these. Like there's great ones. Percy had a lot of good ones. Like I think a lot they did a lot on joke that he was the king of one-liners in campaign one. Pain doesn't make people; it's love that makes people. I hope you hear that, Nagato Uzumaki. Pain is inconsequential. Love is Salem. Oh yes, another great one. We're gods. Right before. Oh, here's another one. I have an intelligence of 6. I know what I'm doing. Did the thing miss any good ones? And then we get to Marisha, who goes with a very bold strategy for removing her.
Sure.
Just push his
How
paw.
going?
See what happens.
Plow him
You're
into
gonna
the
you're
into
gonna
the
suffer
tower.
You're gonna
consequences.
knock it over.
No.
That's okay.
Let's see what happens.
The ASPCA has not viewed this episode.
Oh, buddy, do good.
Do good,
You
buddy.
got it,
Oh
Omar.
boy, I'm excited about this.
You got
Which
this.
one?
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
Look at
that's,
him choosing
You
That's
want that one?
Okay.
You want that one, Omar?
with your tiny little legs.
wait,
got
you
this.
gotta have him do it.
You gotta have him do it. Okay.
He's
Yes,
gotta
let's get
do
in
it.
front of the camera.
This is absurd.
Gotta get a close up.
Mm.
This is
Mhm.
Grab that.
You got this.
Grab that.
Mm.
Got
Grab it.
this.
Oh, oh, oh.
come on, boop it. Boop it. Boop it. Boop it.
This is perfect Jenga. Yeah!
Somehow. Yeah. Okay, but you still have to put it on top.
Good job,
24.
Omar.
Oh, good, bud.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me
24.
You did so good.
He
bud.
did so
job.
good.
That's an expert.
Oh yes, they asked what item in each of their characters' inventory has the biggest meaning for them. For the Laudna, it's pate. They also all have a fondness for chutneys, which are all very nice. Imogen, of course, was the circle of him and I, which helped keep her sane. Sam was initially unsure, but then they point out the Changebringer's coin. Mm-hmm. Uh, apparently, they discovered that there's a cult called the Coin Boys on TikTok who like make all their decisions based on like coin flip or stuff, and they think that could be F.C.G's cult. Also, when they go back to Pate, talk about Pate, they asked what Matt's reasoning for choosing that particular voice. I said his main idea was what would be the most annoying voice that would make her regret this decision.
I try.
You do great, Danny. It's not your
Taylor
fault.
and I try
It's whoever's
so
in
hard.
charge of the programming on our channel.
What the actual fuck right now?
One second. I gotta move my. No, God's sakes. Okay,
What the
Celebrate
actual
you.
fuck? My God, it's the flat white, please, all over again.
they'll talk about the bullying they go through.
Oh, no, it's already explained. That's right. It was on the
It
flask.
was a flash
Well, it was-
joke, but it was before
But
that.
not explained.
It was a Slack joke, but it's not
You
even
know
a joke.
It's not even a joke. Sam just made fun of me for my coffee order
Yeah, for no
for
reason.
no reason.
Bully. Why are you bullying Marisha?
It's love teasing.
Well, it's a satire of bullying because there's no way Sam can actually bully anyone.
Oh, shots fired. Do I retaliate? I'll need a coin.
It's so funny because we were just talking about how to deal with bullies before we rolled camera.
What do you say?
You
were
just
like,
say, yeah,
oh,
totally.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
totally. You got
or
me.
run away.
Or what my son does, it pretends that he didn't hear them.
That's valid.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. That takes a lot
You're
of the power away.
stupid. What? I'm sorry.
That's amazing.
Bye.
It's effective.
Takes the power away.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
And with that, what do we do now? And with that, let's slide into the deep dive.
Okay. Okay. Deep dive. Going to the deep dive where the yes about Dancer's new automaton. He is genuinely actually jealous of them. Like she just seems to move on with two new things. There's if you're remembering that they were Cookie and I'll call it P2 for now. Mm-hmm. Okay, and how it's kind of like they talk about how he didn't get the closer stuff. He said he's basically told him how to he has to get over this himself because he's not going to give her what he wanted. And then Sam mentioned something about Timothy, which apparently has this thing like secret word edition. Like they say some word and they automatically have to pull for the tower inquiry. I'm not sure if this has been a thing for like the entire thing. I've just personally never seen it. Maybe not, or if this is a new. But anyway. And apparently the thing is, how do they think the inter-party relationships have been changed by the recent party split? Sam thinks that Fern and Orm have formed other connections and stuff like that. Like the two of them, they were each of them were part of a pairing and stuff at the start, with the exception uh, of Chetney, who was a later addition. Even his original character, though, even Trevor's original character was in the and though and there and those two were part of their pairing too. Though in that case, they also had Dorian, though since he's left, it's just the two. So you got the partner system there, that particular partner system, and how they seem to be more split and going to different other relationships. So there's that sort of relation has been drifting more apart as they get closer with the others. But then they mentioned how it's a lot depends on who's sitting where at the table, because it's hard to have actual good thing. Having good connection with it is if you can see the player who's controlling them, and it's hard to see someone's the way the tables is right now. They even give us a little peek behind the curtain and mention how every time they have a guest character, they always put them like in the middle of people, like in the center of the table, so everyone can sort of bounce off them, make it easier to interact with the rest. And they always have those mans whose character stuff can hold their own and draw the attention in, because usually the audience like to focus on the center. It's a balance up thing. And Sam manages to go and pull another block despite the tower being kind of critical condition. And because of what comment she said, Laura now has to respect him for the rest of his life. The horror. And the additional question is, if your character taught a class, what would it be? For Alana, it'd be a composting class. F.C.G will be teaching breathwork, meditation, and possibly baking too. Image will be teaching an FFA, Future Farmers of America, and they decide and they actually decide which character Matt should pick, and they pick Marwa, who I actually forgot about. She's in that sort of salvage shop in Juthar, the Trove of Marwa, which was, I think they were setting up to be this big the Gilmore's Glorious Goods or basically their go-to magic shop, but they never actually visited again. And that seemed like such a cool place. I think it's just soon after they did that, they actually had to leave Jakarta, but just traveling all around, so you have no one single place. And of course, she'd be teaching courses on scavenging. Okay, then they go to immersion. They ask what or about Lauda's relationship with the Eidolons and gods. So I think they specifically said the primordial. What's the primordials? She doesn't think that she apparently Lauda's under the impression that the gods don't like her because of her what she is now, her semi undead state. And she just treated F.C.G's holy power of turn undead actually harming her when he used it as confirmation of that. Like, see, even the holy magic does it, so it confirms. And she's kind of interested in the Netherlands because their way of getting stuff done and stuff that is not based on the gods and stuff. Like, uh, she's trying to stop the Ruby Vanguard and stuff like because of their threat, but because of their threat, not because of they're a threat to the world, not the gods. They also talk about how is Imogen feeling about her mother. She's sick of it. She kind of has like the thing of wanting to. There she wants to believe in her mother, but it's kind of hard when her mother is one of the higher ups on the opposing side right now. And at this point, she's past the point of hoping for her mother's redemption. They talk briefly about, as a side note, about how you can clench your bottom to be lighter. And says there are ways to well, there are ways of beating in the being lighter, which is why they're not admissible in court. And there's ways for getting false results. Why uh, the bomb thing is not Matt points out that's not an actual thing you could do for it though. They point out how if he's Matt points out how excited because of the question, and he's excited that they're finally going to be looking after the Shadow Chief. It's very interesting terrain and stuff. This has been area permanently affected by magic, and it's this wide area. Like this used to be an entire continent, which is now some islands, and they freaking move. So. Sorry, Eureka. Um, they point out is yeah, they point out they've like been on like at least four continents, counting the actually actually well, four continents, five if you count the actual Shadow Chief, which are done. They're wondering if there's anyone else.
But I mean, like, are there any other large land masses that we don't know about?
Everything that's been noted in current books is known Exandria.
Known Exandria.
Correct.
But, like, so we could go to the other side of the
I
world.
was waiting for it.
I know we're not in session, but F.C.G just died.
We start the next section.
We'll just jump in right there.
What do you want F.C.G's last words to be?
It was a play.
Only if we can replace Sam with that fake Sam that you got off of Central
Oh, yeah.
Casting.
I love that guy. Gotta get him back
We
for
gotta
something.
bring him back.
And Matt does point out, like, they still have a lot of places. For instance, they've only been on the seafloor maybe a couple times, and that's the last place. And they do know there are sentient life below the waves, including civilizations. That's other too. Heck, even on land, while they explore a lot of the land and stuff, there's still a lot of areas on land they haven't done, and especially more underground because they've only ever been to the Underdark once in Campaign 1. There are many pockets of Underdark and go down as they go down, and there's like you can go deeper in the crust there, potentially even deeper than the ocean. There. And that's still so. There's still a lot of areas they could do. To Then they talk about the origins of Shithead. Apparently, Sam's original idea was to have Shithead as a companion to F.C.G. Is Berkeley here? That's sort of familiar to with a love-hate version. But then when he found out two other characters might be having the sort of things, he decided no. But told Matt, I don't. Okay, can't have this companion, but figure out some way to work it into the story at some point. And that was that. And they still don't know. They know that he's sort of like a revenant bird, whose necromancer master was killed or something, leaving him untethered in the world. And then they asked, okay, next question was what was like for Mercer to see Keyleth in that wounded state. Oh shoot, I got. Hang on.
Animals just go, and not just like I hate people, but like a particular person will come by on their walk and they'll be like, everyone else hate people, and they just like dive bomb. What are those Australian birds like that just hate people and they just like dive bomb?
Icelandic birds too.
Yeah.
Kier
They're
birds.
not the
Kira birds.
magpies. What are they?
In Iceland, I think they're called Kier birds.
I think so, yeah.
Like
but
that.
magpies too.
That's
like
right.
there's just some animals just go, and not just like I hate people, but like a particular person will come by on their walk and they'll be like, everyone else is fine, but fuck this person in particular. And so that I just love that idea. It cracks me up.
Like that girl who kept trying to thwart them on her bike rides to work, and she would have like the helmets and would put sticks on it, and the
eyes
bird
on
was
it,
still,
and the bird was still like wham,
and she was like, ah!
screaming for the whole video. Yeah, it's great.
Anyway, we're getting to the speed round here. Well, for Richard, what was it like to see Kia wounded? And it was sad because, as despite her appearance, everyone sees her as this kind of beefy and hard to kill character. As of like she was one of the original after all, and she was like the last one to have a death at all in campaign one, and it was because of her own shits and giggles thing. Like, and she dived off that. If it wasn't for that, she would be the besides Trinket be the only she'd be the only one in Vox Machina to have gone without dying. And they asked Laura how Imogen feels about the Brood Pit and the Almond Burn. It's like apparently she was not very good favorite of God and stuff, but after the Great Valley, when they see like a lot of demons released because of the gods had to put their attention elsewhere, and she's basically not gonna throw. She's now much more committed to resolving this so the gods can focus on preventing different incursions and other duties, but besides being scared shitless. And that she needs everything. Use everything available to resolve this, even if it means losing her powers. It just seems the planet C on Rouge just seems like a small price, but I'm a little afraid that could result in bad. Like this is a big psychic entity they have with all my but but Rudis is like beyond is a psychic base is an entity with psychic based powers who's beyond the deity level. And finally, we got Matt's how Matt feels about losing Ratasha. It's a little sad. Like he planned on being a little hard battle, and while it was hard, banishing Ratasha did was one of those big decisions that changed the whole course. Like it put it definitely in her favor. And the thing is, this is a thing where either it'd be hard for both sides, but and whoever's once he saw losing, he might flee and stuff, uh, go and flee. In which case, he's now alerted Ludinus to the activities of them, and after the feeding his simulacrum. Oh wait, they didn't have that yet. But yeah, he put some. Yeah, they didn't have it, but basically, then if he had gone away, he would put them more on the radar. They've I bet he hasn't even thought about them since they were fighting at the Battle of the Red Center. Uh, quick another pull of the Tower of Inquiry. Uh, and they have one more question. Matt somehow manages to pull it.
No, that one. It's a little close to what you just answered.
Okay.
Matt, how do you feel about Matt?
Oh, that's why. Oh wait.
How do you?
Oh, that's the Batash one. Sorry.
Okay, for Imogen and Lana. Hiya! Is that a good one?
I like that one a lot.
Okay, that's one. Horse and buggy?
No.
Okay.
Because she's like
No.
decomposing bugs.
Okay,
Okay.
sure.
Or
Sometimes I'll
Ghost
confuse-
Rider.
Ghost Rider.
That's
Rider's pretty great.
That's
good,
good.
too.
That's pretty great.
That's good.
I still like Horror School. the most.
Horse schools.
There's also Ghoul Ranch.
Ghoul Ranch.
It's good too.
Like Ghoul Ranch Doritos.
Yep.
I think he is my favorite.
Hard to
Shoot, I
spell.
didn't.
Yeah.
If you go with Ghoul Ranch, then maybe people will send us Doritos instead of Werthers.
Matt manages to somehow pull another piece without knocking over the tower, and mentions what are some of those heartbreaking and heartwarming things that happens to your character, Lana. It was when you lied when uh Delilah forced Lana to absorb the face stone and cover. Getting the ring was good. For Imogen, of course, Lana dying like that was her. Making out with her was heartwarming. Actually, learning that he was a murderer, like so that was. But then for them, it was finding Frida, and for Matt, Esteros's death was that was a good thing. Like, kind of knew it had to happen. Like, they're going off to do this, but they are uh they are warned. They kind of had a feeling that he be targeted, and but they still had to go. So, yeah. But then watching Lana and Imogen get together was good. After which we go to a break. Shoot, I got another.
This is a funny question.
But falling in love with getting screwed by Frida was pretty good.
Oh,
Yeah.
screwed. Yeah.
That's
cute.
Also
Because you're
gross.
machines.
Yeah, because we're machines.
Why is that gross?
That
Just
sounds
because
gross.
your wiener's made out of a drill. That's not gross.
No,
Drill dick.
what?
It's true. Drill dick. We need a ship name.
He's got attachable.
We need a ship name. And
They've
it's
got
gotta be
attachable.
gross.
Y'all already have a ship name. It's Love Letters.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
That's good.
that's so good.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Dice Dragon 70.
During break, there's a Queen by Midnight trailer ad, and merch alert, and alerts for the future Comic Cons and one shots. Keep in mind, this was a while back. The Cadell Obscura trailer for Needle and Thread, Eye for an Eye, and also the soundtracks for the soundtracks for Cadell Obscura, as well as Taldori and Wildmount. The recap ad for Mixed, and then finally it goes with Sam's original ASMR or sub ad. Then we get into Gang Beast. If you don't know how it's played, hey, go look it up. Basically, they have these characters wrestle and stuff. Sam got the Minotaur. Laura got the hamburger guy. Matt got old lady, and Marsha got strongman. And as they're playing, Matt, they keep asking questions like from Tangards. How was like Matt? How does All Minds Burn get inspired? It was a collab with Bashir, who helped design the belt Hellcatch Valley. Says they answer this while they're fighting this things. Sam goes down and soon after.
How did you push me?
Anyway.
How did did you push me?
I don't know. I was just punching the shit out of you.
Okay. How Mercer? How does it feel for Mercer to have Delilah back? Matt points out she never left. It was just she was just diminished, and her presence was diminished, but not gone. Well, Lana's just trying to roll the punches at this point. And
Or
I think I already. Wait, what the fuck is with the shark?
okay, the okay, it was who was the okay? So that's Laura and Matt coming at her.
Was someone the shark or was that random?
That's hilarious.
No!
Oh my god.
Very chaotic game.
Oh my
This
god!
game is amazing. I love it. I love it.
So mad.
So Laura wins first round. Um, some a lot of funny moments. So there's a lot of clips.
Wait,
Oh,
how do you climb?
wait, I can't
How do you climb up? How do you climb? I climbed back
No,
up.
how did you climb back up?
Oh,
Wait, there's a fan? I got sucked down to a fan! I didn't know that was a thing!
What is happening?
Wait, what? How can I not? Oh, no!
What?
Yes, you can come to draws of this. Killing Cheddar. It was felt very good and closure he needed in that episode. And that's how Richard felt about the Laura. She's not forward. I think uh, Lana's worried she might be turning into one, but for Laura and Imogen, they're not worried about that. And they also point out how they have mentioned for a while that the lightning bolts marks on her skin seem to be growing. Hmm. Laura soon went down. Then that's the fight after that, and which ended a draw. Or something. Oh, I'm skipping through a lot of things because like.
I don't think she's worried she's turning into one.
Okay.
No, let go.
No.
Let go.
no. No,
She's not worried she's turning into one.
No.
Wait, I can win.
Laura v. Marish.
Or like she's happening. I don't think she's afraid she's gonna like.
But what
her
are
whole
those
body will
things?
change
Are they?
shape.
Oh, this is funny.
Were they
And
creative?
you were born on the moon.
And you can summon them?
I almost just.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God, this seems dangerous.
Laura,
Wow. We all fell right into that.
I had to happen to show that one because it just happened so fast.
Oh no.
Okay, everyone on Laura.
They mentioned how they're playing till one of them gets 4 wins. Sam, they asked if Sam hopes they run into D in the future. Yes, obviously, because more about his origins and stuff. Mac wins a round. I'm gonna go to trying to. There, Marisha ends up winning a round there. Too. There, they talk about the introduction of the sword. Why put the that's the sword there. They're in Great Valley, and this has already been part of the lore again since he designed the world. It's the sword is mentioned in Del Dori's campaign setting Reborn. And Matt was curious about how someone other than Travis would react to it. But of course, it still went to Travis anyway. And during this time,
which came first? The desire to explore the Grey Valley or to give Travis another cursed sword?
No! I just got dropped into a no. I refuse to die. I refuse to die.
I'm running and hiding.
Stop it! Leave the grandma alone.
anyway, eventually Marissa goes down. But this one takes a long time.
I wanted to take them to the Great Valley first. And then I
think there's more. Hang on.
You guys, I'm gonna hold on to this wall. Good luck. No! Release
The fight came, but
Get in there! Get in there! Get in there! No! Bye. No!
I can't remember what on
The
here.
burger is mine. I must.
Ready?
Oh, God! No!
I'm being hooked by
That was horrifying.
Then they asked another one. Does she worry about giving in? But it's tempting, but she's worried about what might happen to her. But she might, and we've seen that she's sort of given a little into there too. And they asked her what her thoughts about exploring Zephyr again because they did help with their Foxbox characters uh background locations, like backstory locations. And it was very fun for her.
Wait, no!
And yes, this one went on a long time.
Oh my god, we're gonna get timed out.
If it's a draw again,
How do you throw someone?
you just have to yank him over.
Lift him up.
No! We're going down! We're both going down!
You're headbutting him?
I'll headbutt you back! No!
I'm not letting go. I'm not letting go.
What if this was how Titanic ended with Jack and Rose?
I gotta get out of here.
All of that for a draw.
I'm physically.
And they asked Sam how F.C.G felt about visiting Will and Derek's graves with Orm. Good on about it, but it's also kind of still a sad thing. Yeah, Matt managed to win another game. They asked Mercer about her dog fight over Zephyra. They talk about the call names they came up with. They kind of agree that terrible. So Sam finally wins the game. They talk about Matt. They talk about how Matt talks about how shithead as a Gorgo was a whatever or Gargo. Gargo was a reverend. They talk how his previous master was a necromancer who died and left him in his undying state. A little rusty right now due to the little break for the end of the year, and I haven't even picked out a appropriate magic item or a homebrew yet. They're already through another draw game. They talk Marisha and Lorton inside to tell Zudana about their relationship, and they talk about how she probably just assumed they were already in one. They talk about how what's up with how he seems unusually hot, this and stuff. He and the other girls are under great strain. Like this ancient enemy, the one thing they truly fear is back. And F.C.G plans to ask about the change, bring about the Lord of the Hells and that thing. Okay,
Odd rock in a hard place scenario, and some people listen to. Oh, that's on me.
You just fell to your own death.
I did.
That was incredible.
Yeah, I was like, oh. Granny's got bad eyesight.
like,
She
oh
didn't
my-
notice it falling down from
like,
under.
oh my-
It's safe in here.
I'm like,
I will throw you. Ah! I'm not letting go.
Get off.
anyway, next game, Matt. Two. The rest is just a series of clips, I think. The other thing is a turning is a fair that Imogen may actually be becoming a reborn. 03.
The Changebringer and the Lord of the Hells, I imagine.
Bad
Yeah,
history.
ooh.
Oh yeah, that's the Changebringer and the Lord of the Hells are 100% diametrically opposed. They're like each other's mortal enemies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No.
So I have to hate Vern now?
Okay.
I mean, sure, if that's how F.C.G.
Oh God! Oh God! I was like, I can make it. I can make it.
Wow. Maybe I should.
Also, they talk more about her lightning marks. Mm.
Great.
Get.
Oh my God!
Let go of it.
With you! Ah!
No.
Oh, God. Oh,
Get
God.
out! Get out! Get out! No! How did I slip through there?
I kind of want Sam.
I got 3 stars.
Is anyone's game? No!
Okay.
Are you fucking serious?
Yay! Yay!
Just stay alive, Matt. Just stay alive.
Come get me! This game is awesome! I'm just taking a nap.
Yep, there it is.
Yay!
Can you do like the one fist bump in the air, like Breakfast Club?
I have to redeem myself.
Oh no! This is bad.
Okay. I have to redeem myself.
Yeah.
No. Oh, God.
Nope.
Oh shit. No.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
No.
Nope.
All right, Sam.
No.
Here we go.
Did we
baby.
fall? Did we fall?
We did.
Oh.
We did.
Wait.
No, we didn't. I was still hanging on. Damn.
Well, these. Well, this is Sam and I think we both have 3 wins. So whoever wins this one wins the whole thing.
All right, this is it. This is for everything.
For the win.
This is for the title.
Oh, that was quick.
Wait, we're all tied now. We're all tied.
No. You just won. You just won.
No,
I
it's
was
not.
one behind.
No. I was one behind.
Oh.
You just
Oh, wait.
won everything.
Did I win?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
I won.
Oh, my
There's,
God.
I think you won last year too to
Did I
create
win
the.
last
Round to eight turn. Just each of us will pull bandana hearts.
I was a robot.
It was such a good robot.
So what the heck? Let's just do it again. Danny, do you have those cauldrons? You do. Each of us will pull one
That was such a surprise.
word. You got the most cure.
I kind of don't want to tell you. Should I just
Choose random.
Yeah, and whatever.
This has to be.
Like it, but maybe it's okay.
One of each.
Okay.
Okay. These are plots for next episode, which will be the Halloween one.
Who goes first? You should
Okay.
cut.
Matt, go first.
Alien party.
Party.
Party alien.
I like alien party.
I know.
It could be a whole bunch of
I'm saying it's open to interpretation.
Honestly, that's kind of funny.
I'm
If
here
you
for
dress
alien.
as a disco floor and then just have
An
a
alien
bunch of.
party. Yep.
That's funny.
I think this is Witch Professor or
Ooh.
Professor Witch.
Which professor?
I want to
Yeah.
do that one.
Professor Witch? Which professor?
No, which-
Am I a
which
professor who
professor, though?
teaches witchcraft,
Yeah.
or am I a witch
Oh.
who teaches women's studies?
It's up to you. Really.
I'll go last since I put mine together.
Yes.
I got New Jersey Swamp Monster.
No, amazing.
Which is why I said Liam
Liam.
has to be.
Yeah.
That is
That's pretty
so
great.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that just Snooki though?
I got luxury puppy.
Oh,
Puppy's great.
great.
I put together Thirst Trap Waluigi.
Oh.
That is the greatest.
The best.
That is the greatest. Oh my God.
So someone's gonna be sexy Waluigi.
Incredible.
Wow.
Oh, who's it?
Forward to.
Me too.
We will be assigning.
They'll be assigning things at random, and
Where's
cleanup
Omar?
song. Over
and
here.
Something around the table, everybody sing with the thing with the charm bars. It makes a lot of gays, but the theme is the same, and then it goes to monopoly Jesus. So let yourself be there for this.
oh god.
Everybody come on, take a booth. And one by one we do the do, oh yeah. We're the ones that smile are here to sharpen us. Everybody take a thing alright. The better take a drive. Away when you're ready to try.
Yes, creepy plastic Santa. Soon you'll get what you want, and I'll get what I want. What I've always wanted.
With that, the episode comes in. And with that, all you have to do is pick a homebrew, which I have not done yet. I know. I think I've had like at least something. I hope. Hang on. I'm going to. Okay, just checking. Bull stick. I have like a list. I forgot to update my list. Okay. And yeah, I also got to make a few new. Oh no, I did that one too. Oh wait, here's something. This will okay, real quick one. Because I got leave in a few minutes. It's this one is the Adon's brooch. It's actually based as it says here, it's based on the brooch of an actual item from a book called "This is the Black Cauldron." Yes, the one based the Disney movie was based off of, though it's the second book of the Chronicles of Verdane. This book, so it was designed to replicate some to kind of be like that. Um, in this case, it's a wondrous item, very rare. It can only be attuned to by a bard. When introduced by a bard, this brooch lets them add their wisdom on to the number of bardic inspirations they have. They also gain proficiency in perception and survival. And with that, this recap comes to an end. I thank you for joining me. This is Free Night Mention. I wish thee good fortune on the quest of life, and have a happy new year, and have a happy rest of the year.